From Amateur Radio Newsline Report number 2431, this is Ham Nation headlines for Wednesday, June 5th, 2024. Our top story is the deadly tropical cyclone that left parts of coastal India and Bangladesh devastated. In the middle of it all, hams were there, relaying messages nonstop.
As Tropical Cyclone Remal battered India and Bangladesh, a team of 27 amateur radio operators from West Bengal worked around the clock to keep the lines of communications open in a region overtaken by lost power and flooding. By Sunday night, the West Bengal Radio Club responded to requests by local authorities to set up at various strategic locations in and around the Sagar Islands in Sundarbans. Operators used 2 mobile vans and 8 control rooms, communicating on VHF and UHF frequencies. According to updates the amateurs posted on their Facebook page, the van patrolled the coastal areas, reporting back with updates to the control centres. The deadly storm was estimated to have affected millions in the coastal region of the two nations, and the death toll estimates varied, but continued to climb. Authorities rushed to have people evacuated as their homes collapsed around them. At its peak, the storm achieved maximum speeds of between 110 and 120 kilometres an hour, with gusts of as much as 135 kilometres an hour. It was the region's first major cyclone of the year. This is John Williams, VK4JJW.
If you think your shack needs an overhaul, imagine being a legendary pirate broadcaster in the UK.
Radio Caroline has marked 6 decades of radio off the coast of England and is sailing ahead with its planned restoration of the Ross Revenge, a vessel moored in the Blackwater estuary that the former pirate broadcaster calls home. The fishing trawler-turned-broadcast studio replaced the Mi Amigo, Radio Caroline's previous pirate ship, which sank in a storm in 1980. Radio Caroline first went on the air on the 28th of March 1964, when it was only able to operate from outside British territorial waters. The support group that now runs the station was finally granted an AM broadcast licence from Ofcom in 2017, with a frequency previously used by the BBC. A 3-day anniversary celebration last March provided an open house to listeners and other fans who had come to celebrate its legacy. Organisers hope the anniversary festivities will provide an impetus for fundraising that can cover the cost of a needed overhaul of the Ross Revenge, which was built in 1960. This is Jeremy Boot, G4NJH.
The numbers are in. What numbers? Hamvention 2024 attendance numbers. What else? Newsline anchor Stephen Kinford, N8WB, has the accounting.
The worldwide gathering of radio amateurs in Xenia, Ohio was a record setter, according to organizers of this year's Hamvention. General Chairman Jim Storms, AB8YK, reported on social media that the official attendance set a new high of 35,877 over the 3 days. That topped last year's attendance of 33,861, which was also a record setter. Jim credited the more than 700 volunteers who worked an average of 6 hours, sometimes more, to ensure that things went smoothly at the Greene County Fairgrounds and Expo Center. Hamvention took place May 17th through May 19th. The dates for Hamvention 2025 are May 16th, 17th, and 18th.
And the nominees are in for the Bill Pasternak WA6ITF Memorial Young Ham of the Year Award. The judges are going through the nominating documents now, and as soon as they reach an agreement on who the 2024 honoree is, you'll hear it here. Remember to join us live at the Huntsville Hamfest in Alabama on Saturday, August 17th at 2 p.m. local time on the main stage for the presentation. We look forward to seeing you there. For more on the Huntsville Hamfest, visit hamfest.org. And that's all from the Amateur Radio Newsline, your independent source for amateur radio news since 1976 at arnewsline.org. With John Williams, VK4JJW, Jeremy Boot, G4NJH, Stephen Kinford, and 8WB, Karen Eve Murray, KD2GUT at the news desk in New York, and our news team across the globe, I'm Don Wilbanks, AE5DW. 7-3, we'll see you next time here on Ham Nation.